Greetings. Some of you not going to understand what I'm about to say, and that's okay, because I'm really not talking to you. I'm talking to people of color in particular, and more explicitly, those in the city of New York. For the last 2 or 3 weeks, police, in conjunction with the media and politicians who would like to be known as being tough on crime, have consistently and habitually publicized in the media each and every shooting or crime that they could get their hands on to talk about and discuss. Shootings and robbery and other mayhem happen on a daily basis, but not all have been publicized and broadcast to the degree that we've seen here lately. Let me be clear. I expect, want, and desire to live in a clean, safe neighborhood like everybody else. And when it comes to arresting criminals, they do a piss-ass poor job at doing it, which is why we habitually see shootings and nobody going to jail. You'll go to jail quicker for trying to make a living selling drugs than you will for an outright murder. And when the victim is black and murdered, ain't nobody looking for nobody because nobody gives a damn about a black life being taken. Go to any major city where blacks are known to kill blacks and weigh the incarcerations for those who have committed murder against those who sold drugs, and you'll see a stark difference. It's what led to all the demands for tougher gun control and longer sentencing. And black folks were at the front of the demand because they wanted to live in violent-free communities. Well, several years later, after incarcerating by the truckload for alleged weapons possessions, in addition to the mass incarcerations based on biased drug laws, the black community was left with men who had warrants, are on parole, and unable to sustain themselves and the dozens of children that youth and foolery caused them to father. He is the father, but is crippled by a system who will take every dime he gets, crippled his ability to get, and will lock his ass up again for little or nothing. Any altercation he has with police is a no-go, because you've been in the system. You're established as a criminal, and they can say or do anything they want to, and your ass is gone. Ain't nobody entertaining what your mama and them said about your innocence, because they're going to blast your history, the history of your arrest, whether bullshit charges or not, and ain't nobody going to be checking for you, demanding your release. You have no idea how many mothers have exhausted themselves trying to gain support for a child wrongly convicted. It's provable. The evidence is there, but nobody fucking cares because the courts convicted. So they must have done something, right? Did you not see 5 young black males convicted of raping a white woman who were later all exonerated? Were you not aware that they never even looked for the rapists, but snatched up the first niggas they saw? Did you comprehend when you saw the movie that she was white and her whiteness didn't mean a damn thing to them because hunting niggas was the objective, and it still is? That white woman sat up there on the stand facing all 5 of the accused and knew goddamn well not a single one did it. They black. The rapist was a white Hispanic. She's guilty of the same spell you all are because everything and everybody made her think she's crazy, suffering trauma and can't recall, producing evidence to assure her that it wasn't what she thought it was, and praised her for her courage to confront them in court. Black folks is suffering from the same thing because they've made you think you're crazy for wanting an eye for an eye, when the entire system has colluded to deceive you into thinking that the same rights and liberties afforded to all others are afforded to you. But you the one locked up in jail by the thousands. And it's folks that look like you repeatedly seen on video murdered by police. Hands up, hands down, in compliance on the ground, and even children. I said all this to say police are on the rampage making arrests, and they don't care if the accused committed the crime or not. They are doing these major broadcasts highlighting crime in the city because they're coming for your children. I'm doing this video simply to inform you. Do what you gotta do and put your kids on notice about these streets.